Hey, hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be talking about the Robertson Opus. It's a new upcoming project in Robertson area. So today I'll be just talking about the 1 and 2 bedroom analysis. So just some facts about Robertson Opus itself. It's located in District 9, 5 minutes walk to Fort Canning MRT and Park. 2 minutes drive to Orchard. Is along Singapore River. So you can see from the map that actually Robertson Opus is here. So anyway, this is the fact sheet on Robertson Opus. It's a mixed development, 348 units, 4 towers of 10 stories, 1 tower of 9 stories. Yeah, so it's a mixed deal with some retails and grocery, and expected TOP is actually end of 2028. Okay, so this is the unit mix over there. There's a mixture of like suites, 1 bedder, 2 bedder, 3 bedder, and 4 bedder. So this is the site plan. Okay, so firstly, we'll be talking about the 1 bedroom. 1 bedroom, there will be the suite and also the proper 1 bedroom. So what's the difference? The difference is, yeah, this one is a proper 1 bedroom and this one is something like a studio. So I'll just categorize them all together. For the suite is 431 square feet. 1 bedroom itself is 495 square feet. For that, we are actually looking at about 64 square feet difference. And if let's say the estimated launch price is 3,002 to 3,003, let's say 3,002, 64 square feet will be about $204,000 in difference already. So suite will be selling at close to 1.4. Over here is close to 1.4, and 1 bedder will be looking at about 1.6 mil onwards. For most buyers who are coming into this area looking to buy a 1 bedroom, it will be mostly investors. So for investors' point of view, you actually have to compare your rental yield also. For Opus is a 999 years, equivalent to like a freehold. Over here, we are looking at estimated 3,002 PSF. Purchase price will be close to 1.4 mil. Assuming rental, you can get 4,000 a month. Rental yield is about 3.4%. If you compare to the nearby River Valley plots that are coming out, assuming the estimated PSF is 2007, purchase price for the same size, we'll be looking at 1.1x, which is close to 1.2. Rental will assume it 4,000 a month. Rental yield, you'll be looking at 4.1%. For 1 bedder investment in Robertson Opus, you have to weigh whether it's worth it or not in terms of the rental yield. Okay, so from another context, if you compare River Valley area itself and probably like Marina for the rental, River Valley, we are looking at the average price of 1 bedder at 1.3 mil now. Average rental is about 3.8 per month. Rental yield, we are looking at 3.5%. Still decent. But if let's say from an investor point of view, you want to compare the rental yield somewhere else, let's take a look at Marina Bay 1 bedder. Average, we are also looking at about 1.3 mil now for a 1 bedder. So the rental over there can be up to 5,000. And the rental yield you are looking at in Marina Bay is 4.6%, which is a very good rental yield. So for the same kind of price quantum, if you are an investor, definitely you want to go for a higher rental yield. And for Robertson Opus, is actually priced higher because it's actually 999 years. Okay, so basically that's a conclusion for 1 bedder. The main concern is the demand for the 1 bedroom for freehold or 999 in River Valley, and majority of the people buying into 1 and 2 bedder here will be for investors. There will still be buyers looking for own stay, but I will say that will definitely be the minority. One thing to consider is there a better choice to make elsewhere or even within the same area? Okay, so next we'll actually move on to 2 bedroom. So when buyers are actually buying into 999 or freehold developments, most of them will want it to be a own stay if let's say it's a very livable layout. If not, majority will actually choose to go for investment. So I'll be going through the 7 different types of layout in Robertson Opus for a 2 bedder. Okay, so for 2 bedroom layout, B1 will be my top choice. This is 721 square feet. It comes with enclosed kitchen and windows in both toilet and also the kitchen. You can see over here there's a window to it. So for type B1, it's also at block 15, and block 15 is the one and only block with high ceiling, 3.225 meter high ceiling. Next option will actually be a type B2, 689 square feet. Also enclosed kitchen, but there is no windows in the bathroom and the kitchen itself. Over here, B2 is a dumbbell unit, 689 square feet. Compared to the first B1 layout, there is a 32 square feet difference in a freehold development like this, where the price is going to be above 3,000 for every square foot. All this difference in square feet will give you a lot of cost saving. Like for example, for these 2 different layouts, 32 square feet works out to be about 102,000 in the purchase price if you are looking at just 3,002 PSF for the launch day. Essentially, you are paying 102,000 to buy the windows that you are seeing over in type B1. During launch day, you have the choice to make, assuming both options are available to you, which option to choose. Other than just looking at the layout itself, whether it has window or whatsoever, you also have to be aware of the entry price. For example, B1, I'm speculating the PSF will actually be higher than the type B2, okay, because of the layout like I mentioned, there is windows, etc. If B1 is going to be priced at 3003 PSF and B2 is priced at 3250, so for a difference of $50 per square foot, I will actually go for B1. But in a case where if the per square foot difference is $100 or more, I will go for type B2 already because it's too much of a difference. And I honestly don't think developer is going to price them at the same PSF. But if the developer is really so generous and is actually offering both layouts at the same PSF, definitely you must go for type B1 because you get the best layout, you get high ceiling, and basically you get everything. Okay, third choice will be the one and only 2+ study layout. Okay, this is 743 square feet. Comes with a study and closed kitchen also. And in the resale market, when people are buying into freehold, they will be looking at the livable space of the place. So B7 might stand out a little bit because of the extra space for the study. But in my opinion, study room is something very optional for many buyers. So definitely 2+ study will not be my first choice. In fact, over here, after comparing the different layout, this is actually my third choice. Okay, so my fourth choice will be type B4, 721 square feet. In fact, actually, if you notice, it's exactly the same layout as type B1, which was actually my top choice. But why this became the fourth choice? Is because there is no windows. In the kitchen and the bathroom, there is all no windows. Fifth choice will be type B6. So you can notice from B6 onwards, it's all open kitchen concept. Only the first 4 choice is enclosed kitchen. Proper dining place over here also. Okay, so now we are coming to the last 2 different layout. So my last second option will be type B3. B3 also comes with a proper dining, and you can see why B5 is actually my last choice because this dining over here is very awkward. You don't exactly know where to place it. It's like smack in the middle of nowhere. Okay, so just now was just some comparison between the different 1 and 2 beders layout in Robertson Opus. Also, when you are buying into this development itself in this area, you need to know what actually appeals to the resale buyers for a freehold or 999 project. So most of the buyers buying into freehold projects, if the space is livable enough, definitely that will be their first option. But if not, they will be actually looking to invest. Whether the rental yield makes sense if you are an investor, and if you are looking for own stay, whether it's a very livable layout, it matters a lot to you also. Also, definitely the entry price for the different layout matters a lot to you. Okay, so I've come to the end of the analysis for 1 and 2 bedrooms for Robertson Opus. If you have any questions, you can feel free to scan the QR and just drop me a WhatsApp. Also, if you do like my content, do help to subscribe and like my videos, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you.